Hi everyone, I'm Mark. I'm the spiritual advisor for Marc Healing Arts. Today's date is Tuesday, July 4th. Welcome to another week where you're going to get messages from your angels. And this is Pick a Card. Let's get started. This is card number 1, 2, 3, and 4. To see your reading, skip to the timestamp, listen to the description box below, and I always mention this, pick the card that you resonate with, that you feel drawn to. So now we're going to go on to card number 1. And your angels actually are coming forth right now. Before I even turn over the card, is Archangel Uriel, Michael, and Metatron. Let me see what the message is for this week for you from your angels. You got the Sun card. You got the Sun card. What does that mean? Well, the Sun, I think most of us will agree that the Sun card, it represents like you're going outside and you're getting some sun, right? You're feeling good. It looks so pretty outside. It's illuminating. It's glowing, And it means what you want to do is you want to charge up your life. What does that mean by charging up your life? Well, you want to think positive, right? Well, we always want to think positive. But you also want to feel that you're living to the fullest. So your angels are telling me to tell you that stop putting yourself down, but praise yourself more. And look, I just want to show you something in here. And this is really, talking about illuminating here. See the sun? Okay. The yellow. And what does the yellow represent? Well, it's the third chakra, right? The third chakra, and that's the solar plexus right here. That's where all your emotional stuff gets stored up, and you want to release it. So here comes the sun. Isn't that a song from the Beatles? Here comes the sun. Yeah, I think so. But anyway, I just thought it came in my head. Actually, your angels actually made a joke with that. All right, but anyway, watch this, and I just want you to see this. Look at the sun, it's yellow, right? The sun is actually bringing you forth that yellow light. Why? To heal your emotions. So the universe is helping you heal your emotions so you could feel the best. You could feel you could feel, they even tell me in this kind of way, they want you to feel you're living life not only to the fullest, but it's almost like if this was the last minute on the earth. You wanted to really enjoy, not being scared or whatever, but more being enjoy. I don't want to say life is precious. This is what they're telling me to tell you. Take one breath at a time, right? Take one breath at a time. And that's my saying, or take one day at a time. So they really want you to be charged up. And look how the yellow is illuminating on your face. This is you. So the yellow is illuminating on your face. Even yellow is on the flower. Actually, it's on a flower. Here, let me see for a second. Oh, no, I actually, believe it or not, I'm glad I turned it over. It looked like a flower with this reflection here, but it's not. It's actually, believe it or not, this right here is a little paper, and this gives you a message. A message is, from your angels, believe it or not, right there, right here. Okay. And it's telling you that the message here is live your life to the fullest, like I keep on saying to you, through your angels. But make your dreams happen. So this week you really want to emphasize on making the dreams happen. Because look what's going on here. different things are going on here, right? The water represents spirituality, and you're in your emotions. And now, if you notice how your hands are out, it's almost like you're saying no more. That's why you have your hand out. No more. You're not dealing with that anymore, right? So no more. Not dealing with. And if you do notice, a little yellow here is on the side, and that actually is like, it's like a little. Oh, okay. They're telling me themselves. It's almost like it's like a little anchor, or okay, this is what they're telling me to tell you. It's like you're getting a substance from the sun. Thank you. That's why I was pausing. I'm sorry, but because I had to wait for them to tell me that you're getting an essence from the sun. It's almost like part of the sun came out toward you, and it's healing. It's going right in the water so it could heal your emotions. That's why that is there. And that's a message, of course, from your angels, like I already explained to you. So now you know what these two are, and also you're in your emotions that you're working through. That's why your hand is out. And look at this. Through this process, to live life to the fullest, like I kept on saying to you, you're also going through healing. And that's why all that green is there. You're going through a healing. So you're going through healing, emotional releases, healing. So what they say, emotional releases, healing through the emotions, releasing them, and rebalance your emotions too. So healing, releasing, and balancing. Okay, I hear it over and over again, so they want to make it clear to you. All right, so you're going through a lot of different changes, but remember that praise yourself, love yourself, and knowing that you're moving forward in your life. But how to do that is keep your frequencies up and think positive and be loving to yourself. That's what they told me. So this is a week, really pay attention of being really loving to yourself and praising yourself, recharging yourself, and do whatever you need to do, tender love and care, whatever you need to do to help yourself, to feel your best. And this is the week that really want you to really work on that. We're going to go on to card number 2. Oh, and your angels that are coming forth is Raphael, Gabriel, Michael, Metatron, Josephine. Those you got a lot of angels there. You got like 5 angels. And they're showing me this right here. And this is you, represents you. A woman holding a heart. What does that mean? A woman holding a heart. Well, you're an empath. Your life is very precious, right? So what you're doing here is you're really, and I could even show it to you, it's woman holding a heart. If you could see that, and you're holding on to your heart because you got hurt in the past. And they really want you to treasure your heart by really to love yourself and also to protect your heart so other people don't hurt you. So that's a week of really working through on protecting yourself. Stand up for yourself. That's what they also would tell me to tell you. If you do notice, there's a lot of red in here, even in the heart. And what does that mean? Well, the red is the first chakra. It means they're grounding you, the angels. They're grounding you so this way you can protect your heart. They're protecting you too so your heart doesn't get broken or hurt again. So whatever hurts and pains you went through, protect your heart so you don't get hurt anymore, and really defend yourself. Stand your honor, stand your ground. And look at this, because you got red. Let me tell you something. You got red all along here. Look at this, red and white is for protection and purification you're also going through. So it's a grounding. Oh, it's also, they just tell me right now, is to feel more secure, because chakra number 1, if it's open, and that's why they're healing you, they'll send you that red color, right? That red color right there. And the red color represents a feeling, number one chakra is to feel protected, feel secured, feeling that things are going to be okay. You're very independent, so insecure. So you're secure, independent. So again, you're secure, independent, and you're very grounded to Mother Earth. Why do you need to be grounded to Mother Earth? Well, you don't want to get hurt again. If you're not grounded and you're not stable, well, if you're not stable, you're going to be feeling, your door is going to be open so for people to hurt you. You don't want that. So they're giving you that red color to feel grounded. Also, grounded, feel secure, and feeling safe. They were saying other things for me to tell you. That's why you got all that red and it's all like wrapped around you, as well as you're grabbing onto your own heart because you want to protect it. Isn't that beautiful? Also, if you notice the chakra color right here, you got the purple into the indigo violet color. Indigo violet color, it means they're really raising your chakras up and also communicating with spirit. And they're opening up the vibrating, holding it, bringing the frequency of really giving it to you. So this way you can really feel being in a high vibration, to feel that you love yourself and you'll do anything for yourself. And you want to enjoy yourself more than you ever did in your life. And you could also communicate with spirit and they will guide you and direct you. And then dealing with the background. Look at the background. This is unbelievable. Look at the background. It's all blue, right? It's all blue. It represents expression, openness, expansion. So you're going through expansion. So look at all the different things you're going through. Let me just go through it really quickly now for you. You're being grounded, so you feel more secure and safe about yourself and more independent. You're protecting your heart. Remember all that red that's in there. Also, look at the blue for expansion. You're opening and growth of learning on how to love yourself and to cherish yourself and protect yourself. So you have all this in your mind. That's why all that blue is there. And then you're dealing with the chakra color. So they're raising your 7th chakra. So this way you can communicate with the divine. So they open that up, they're expanding it. Also, a transition you're going through. That's why the butterfly is there. Whenever you see gray color, black, white, shade colors, those are transitions you're going through in your life, dealing with your emotions to protect yourself. And one more thing here, also you have a little orange in there, right? So orange means be creative with yourself and do whatever you want to do to fill your needs. So there's a lot of different things you're going through this week. So remember, your heart is precious and protect it and love yourself. And really work on it this week, really feeling that security and knowing that things are going to be okay, and be creative with it, what you want in your life, and fulfill it. Now we're going on to card number 3. Card number 3, and your angels are, here, let me ask your angels. Okay, Michael, Metatron, Muriel, Josephine. Oh, and Ariel. Okay. Well, you got 5 angels in this one too, just like on the second one. Let me see what your message is for this week from your angels. Final constraints. Final constraints. Okay. I'm going to go into this right now. Your angels are telling me that they know in the past, yes, you had financial issues and you still want to be careful not to spend all your money, and they said really work on this week of really financially, being careful with it, but also at the same time, but they also want you to enjoy. So when it comes down to material things, really use the discretion of what you're spending on and what you're going to put that you want to buy, that you want to pay for, that's worth something to you. But they said, buy if it's worth something for you, not just to spend. So they really want you to work on this week, really hone on to your finances of feeling kind of conserve, but at the same time, enjoy yourself too. So there's a balance here. And now look at this balance. I just want to show you. See how this cabinet has there's nothing on the shelves, right? Nothing on the shelves, because that shows it's almost like feeling like you're broke, and that's in the mind. Think like, oh, I don't have enough money, I can't spend it. So the cubby holes show there's nothing in there. But in reality, you do have. And they know you've been through a hard time, but it's going to change. And that's what they're telling me to tell you. So realize this week of really putting more financial security within yourself, of really working with yourself to feel more stable, of knowing you will have money for your bills to pay, but don't worry so much about the financial. You may not, for some of you, you may not worry like others, but others may worry more because all of a sudden you have all these bills coming in. You're saying, how could I afford all of this? This is like too much, it's, how could I do that? So you just want to be careful with your money, because look at this right here. Just want to show you right there is a little yellow object, and that represents don't go through emotional despair, because yellow is the second chakra. It represents emotions, and it's also actually, okay, they're saying something to me. Go to this first, and then, okay, they want me to show you this first. Okay, this one, third chakra, I meant to say. I apologize about that. Got the chakras mixed up here for a second. But the orange is the second chakra orange, and it represents being creative with your money. That means be financially stable, but at the same time, enjoy yourself too. So create a balance of it for you for this week. So if you want to spend some money that you have, enjoy it. They want you to enjoy yourself, but also they also want you to be careful. So that's what they want you to focus on, your finances, of really putting things into place, but not to spend it all, of course. But then you're dealing with the yellow. Remember I told you the yellow? Now we're coming back to the third chakra of really knowing how to balance your emotions, on how do you feel about the finances. And they're saying it's not only a finances thing, but it's also dealing with just abundance. Anything big that comes into place besides just money, knowing how to handle it, put it in its own file, and take things one at a time. That's another thing, another message for you right there. Because they really want you to stabilize your emotions. Here a little yellow, there's a little yellow. And look at this whole thing overall. Overall, when you get brown, you get a little black in there. It represents transformation. So changes are going on with your finances. The things will improve. But part of it, you have to think positive, and another part of it is watch out. But also remember the abundance thing too. Remember. It's the abundance thing. Anything big come about, knowing how to handle it and take one thing at a time. That's also, they told me, it's not just only about the finances now. But knowing you're going through a transformation and things are going to change financially for you, and big other things can occur as well. Big things can open up, like a new job opportunity or meeting someone new or something like that. So there was restrictions before, but things are going to start to improve for you if you think positive. And now we're going to go on to card number 4. All right, so this card number 4, let me see who your angels are. Uriel, Ariel, Michael, Josephine, Raphael. Okay, those are your angels for card number 4 now, okay? And let me see what your message is for this week. The Magician and the Mirror. Look at this. I just want you to look at this and stabilize yourself with this. I mean, by stabilize, like freeze in the moment and focus, because there's a lot of messages in here. Look at this. You're dealing with water. That means, one hand, they want you to, for this week, they want you to balance out your emotions to get them under control. And then the firepower comes in. Look at this, represents like fire. Grounding yourself is the red chakra. And then they're dealing with the orange, become creative in your life, of being charged up. It could be a new opportunity that could arise for you. It could be about finding a new job, a new trip could come about, or it could be dealing with a new relationship, or it could be finally you having alone time for yourself, something you want to do that you never really do for yourself. You should be doing it because you're getting that water represents emotional balance of your life, right? It's a blue color, expansion, open your mind, but also water represents emotions. So one thing is open expansion is the blue color. That's the throat chakra, just to let you know. It's also expansion, openness, become creative, with your mind. Because whenever you see that, it's almost like you're grabbing onto the blue essence of that expansion, openness. So I told you there's different meanings here, and that's one of the meanings, well, there's two meanings here. Emotional balance, because water and spirituality represents emotion, and the throat chakra, the fifth chakra right in here, right, represents the expansion, the openness. So there's two meanings here. That means right here is a red chakra is grounding yourself, and also there's orange in there, a little orange in there. Yeah, there's a little bit of orange there. It's becoming more creative with your mind. Not only be fired up about life, but become more creative and do fun things to really help you fulfill your journey. It could be a work thing, it could be a fun thing. All right? So look at these two behind. And this little shadow is a transition period. It's a gray thing. It means, look at this, and this is I really love about this message here. This is about the past is coming to the future. Whatever you learn here, it's all going to come out. That's why you're dealing with your emotions, and that's why you're dealing with becoming creative with your mind. Again, with your emotions, and you're becoming more creative with your mind. Okay, and that's really, really important. All right? And look how your hands are out, because you have like that honor. You're like saying to yourself, wow, what do I need to do in my life to move forward? So there's a lot of different things going on. And look at this down here. I want to show you this down here. Little shadow down here. Okay, that little shadow. And it's dealing with another blue. So this openness. The earth is going to open you up. That's why it's on the ground. And then you have the handle on it. You said, I really want to open myself up. And that's why you have your hand on it. And you know what was really interesting about this? It's the right hand. Right represents the future. Left is the past. So if I'm like this, I know it looks like opposite to you guys. But if I'm like this, left is the past. Right is the future. Okay, in this case, this is right. This is the future of dealing with your future life. You're dealing with things from the past, coming to the future, and taking control through your emotions here. And firing up to become more creative. And keep on opening yourself up. The earth is going to give it to you, and you're going to learn how to do it too. And look at all of this brown right in here. All the transformation that surrounds you is going to change for you, for this week. And then you're dealing with the past. You're relieving from the past, and you're moving over to the future. So I told you there's a lot of different messages in there. So keep in mind with magic in the mirror, it's like you're going to see magical stuff that's going to appear only if you work through it. So a lot of doors can open up by really feeling more enlightened, feeling more loving about yourself. It could be going on more trips. It could be, oh my God, you could be going on so many different things. So keep in mind of all that. And one more thing I want to share with you before I bring this part to the close. You see white is purification, and the what do you call it? The brown is going through a transformation, and the transformation not only is around you with the walls, but you're wearing it as well. So it's affecting you in all areas and even yourself as well. Hello, you beloved souls. You know, dealing with all these beautiful changes that are coming from your angels. You guys all have beautiful hearts, because I always love every week I see you on my YouTube and write wonderful messages. And keep on writing those wonderful messages, because I always love to answer them for you. And I'm glad everyone's enjoying me being on the YouTube, but really giving the information from your angels. And as always, if you like what you hear, please follow me at Marc Healing Arts. Now, I'm on Instagram, Facebook. So Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe to my YouTube if you haven't. I'd love to see you on here and write a comment and enjoy the experience, what I have to share with you every week. That's on my YouTube, where I do pick a card. Angel readings every Tuesday. Also, another thing is, please also join me live on Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm going to be live here on Instagram. But that's on Instagram here, not on my YouTube. I don't want to confuse you here. And let's all work together to calibrate this energy so we could feel it to the fullest, we could feel it to the max of really feeling we are enlightened souls, and we're here to help each other and love each other and work together and grow together and enjoy the experience together. Isn't that wonderful? Until next time, I'll see everyone here on my YouTube. Blessings and love to all. This is Marc, the Spiritual Advisor. Have a beautiful